Hey, what's up guys? So this is basically going to be the second half of the last video, and if you haven't seen the last video, you can find it in your VIP members area by clicking the button to the left of this video. Last time we talked about some basic sales psychology that you can add into your lead capture page for a higher conversion rate, and today we're going to talk about bridging the gap. In other words, people are opting into your page because they need help fixing a particular problem. They're looking for some kind of solution. And now we have to bridge the gap and build the connection showing how our product will help them get the solution they're looking for. So today we're going to talk about one of my favorite ways to bridge the gap. Keep in mind there's just endless ways that you can do this, but I'm a huge fan of the challenge group model because it works so well, especially for network marketers. And I know there's a lot of It Works people in the group, so I'm just going to pretend that I'm selling body wraps for It Works and that kind of thing. So here's how I would do it. First off, I would start driving traffic to my lead capture page. And my lead capture page would say something to the effect of, join my fitness accountability group. We can take a look at Sierra's lead capture page, and she does something very similar, and I know she gets a ton of leads from doing it. So people enter in their name and email to join this fitness accountability group. Let's say her name is Susie, right? Susie enters in her name, she enters in her email, which brings her to the thank you page. The thank you page would ask Susie to click the button and join the Facebook group. Keep in mind, now Susie is also on our Aweber contact list. So now we can program Aweber to start following up with her. Now let's pause and take a look at what we've accomplished so far. So far, we've captured Susie's name and email, and we've also sent Susie to our private Facebook group. I think we can all agree that a big part of network marketing is developing relationships, and Facebook groups is one of the best ways to do it. We also know that Susie is interested in fitness, otherwise she would have never opted in. So now Susie is happily in the group, she's posting her fitness pictures and everybody's talking about fitness and food. We're talking to Susie about her workouts and all this fun stuff, right? Now, what if we set our autoresponder to follow up with Susie, let's say 3 days after she joins the group?
3 days later.
And the autoresponder would say, "Hey Susie, I just wanted to let you know that I think you're doing awesome in the fitness group, and I'm curious if you'd be willing to join a more focused challenge group. It's a more intimate setting with a better workout plan and a clean eating challenge. This is where we really get results. Would you be open to something like that?" Now chances are that Susie's going to come back and say, "Yeah, sounds cool, tell me more," or basically ask you for more information. And see, when Susie responds to that message, that's going to come straight back to you. Now, my friends, this is it. Let's pause here and take a look at what we've accomplished, because this is how you turn ice cold traffic into red hot buyers. See, the reason most people struggle is because most people are just blasting their message in everyone's face all the time. The problem is that A, most people aren't even blasting their message at the right audience, and B, those people are not yet in a position to listen. They're not in a position to receive our message. They're automatically programmed to be skeptical about everything that we're telling them. So they're not really going to listen right off the bat. However, in Susie's case, we've brought her through a process to lower her guard, and now she's ready to receive our message. We've invited her to our Facebook group, we've developed a relationship with her, and then our autoresponder automatically follows up to see if she's open to what we have to say, because now Susie is ready to receive our message. So in this case, if Susie replies and says that she's open to hearing more, now I can actually go in for the pitch. Now I can actually go in and say, "Well, Susie, I've been able to lose all these inches using this body wrap, and I'm doing another 5-day body wrap challenge. Would you like to do it with me?" Then Susie's going to come back and say, "Oh, that actually sounds pretty interesting. Sure, I'll do that with you." So this is the first close, right? You've closed Susie on the body wrap, and now we have to work on getting her in as a distributor. right? So now we bring Susie into our second challenge group, which is a focus challenge group. You can only be a part of this group if you've purchased the body wrap. And let's say some time goes by, you complete the 5-day challenge. Well, then you can go back and say, wow, Susie, you've done so well in these groups. What if I could show you how to do this for a living? Do you think Susie's going to be a little bit more open to that idea as opposed to pitching her the opportunity on day one? Definitely yes. So here's the beauty of this whole thing. All you have to do is dump traffic into your lead capture page, and your funnel is going to do most of the work for you. All you need to do is talk to the people in your group, build those relationships. Your autoresponder will do all the work in terms of following up with everyone to see if they're actually serious about being a part of what you're doing and seeing if they're open to receiving your message. You only have to spend time talking to people that are interested in what you have to say. Is that cool or what? So again, this is the challenge group model for bridging the gap from your lead capture page to the actual sale. And there's many other ways to do this. There's a ton of ways to bridge the gap using videos, using webinars, using surveys, all kinds of things. But this is definitely one of my favorites, and it works really well for network marketers. So feel free to play around with it and see what you can do. You may be asking, how do I dump more traffic into my lead capture page? And I'll have more bonus videos coming that will focus specifically on where and how to get more traffic. And again, I don't want you guys to look at this like an exact way of doing things. It's up to you to use your own critical thinking to best fit your situation. But you can use this model however you see fit. Now also, here's something that I like to do all the time. If you just scroll through your Facebook news feed and click on some of the ads, when you get to their lead capture page, go ahead and sign up. Not so you can buy what they're selling, but this will give you an inside look at how they're connecting their lead capture page with the actual product that they're selling. And that may inspire you to create a new interesting funnel of your own. Anyway, guys, I hope that helped. As always, feel free to message me in the group if you have any questions. But other than that, I'll see you next time.